こんにちは、皆さん。Ms.P です。Hello, everyone. I'm Ms.P. Today, I'm going to teach you integration, level 3. Actually, I'm going to teach you repeated integration by parts problem today. So, here's the problem. Integral of e to the negative x times sine of 4x dx. So, we are going to use integration by parts formula here. Integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So, first of all, we have to choose what is u, what is dv here to make calculation easier. So, dv is including dx. So, here's the strategy, LIATE. So, what is LIATE? That's the strategy to choose u to make calculation easier. So, first, L is logarithmic function such as ln x, and the second, I means inverse trigonometric function such as arc sine x. And third, A is algebraic function such as x squared. And fourth, T means trigonometric function such as sine x. And then fifth, E means exponential function such as e to the x and e to the negative x, like that. If you remember LIATE like this, it's going to be much easier to choose u, and calculation is going to be easier. So, let's see the product here. E to the negative x times sine 4x. So, sine 4x is actually trigonometric function, right? And e to the negative x is the exponential function. So, maybe we want to use sine 4x. We want to choose sine 4x as u, and then e to the negative x including dx as dv. So, let's write it down over here. U is equal to sine 4x, and then dv is equal to e to the negative x dx. So, first of all, we are going to differentiate this equation. U is equal to sine 4x, which is du is equal to 4 times cosine 4x dx. And then next step, we're gonna integrate this equation. dv is equal to e to the negative x dx, which is b is equal to negative e to the negative x. So now we have u, v, du, and dv. So let's calculate this one. Integral of e to the negative x sine 4x dx is the integral of u dv. So it's equal to uv minus integral of v du. So uv is sine 4x times negative e to the negative x, right? Sine 4x times negative e to the negative x. And minus integral of v du, so we have to be very careful, plus or minus sign, okay? So minus integral v negative e to the negative x times du is 4 cosine 4x dx. So now we're gonna organize this one. So let's do is equal to sine 4x times negative e to the negative x, and this one we wanna change the sign because negative times negative is positive. And then we want to bring 4 in front of integral. That's going to be an easier calculation. Okay, so plus 4 integral of e to the negative x times cosine 4x dx. So now we have another integration. So we have to choose u and dv. So let's see. So cosine 4x is trigonometric function and e to the negative x is exponential function. So same as before, we want to cosine 4x as u. So u is equal to cosine 4x and dv is same thing as before, e to the negative x dx. And then we have to differentiate u is equal to cosine 4x, which is du is equal to minus 4 sine 4x dx. Okay? And then next step, we're going to integrate dv is equal to e to the negative x dx. So which is v is equal to negative e to the negative x. Okay? So now we have uv, du, and dv. So let's calculate. So I'm going to rewrite over here is equal to sine 4x times negative e to the negative x. And now I'm going to move this one over here. Plus 4. So negative integral of e to the negative x cosine 4x dx is integral of u dv. So uv is this time cosine 4x times negative e to the negative x. So 4 times parentheses negative e to the negative x times cosine 4x, and then minus integral of v du. So negative e to the negative x and then du minus 4 sine 4x and dx, and then parentheses, because we're going to multiply by 4 everything over here. So now we're going to organize this one again, and then we're going to organize this one, and then is equal to, I'm going to bring this one in front of the sine 4x, negative e to the negative x times sine 4x. And then we're going to multiply by 4 here, this one. So minus e to the negative x times 4 cosine 4x. So now this negative sign will be positive. Negative times negative will be positive. And this is going to be 4 times 4. This is 4. You're going to multiply 4 times 4. And this is negative. So we have to be very careful. Negative 4 times 4 is 16. And integral e to the negative x times sine 4x dx. So now you see this one, this part. this integration and this integration are equivalent, right? So now we want to move this integration to the left. So this is heading 1 here, and then we're going to move negative 16 integral of e to the negative x sine 4x dx to the left. So negative will be positive. So 1 plus 16 will be 17. So I'm going to rewrite over here. So 17 integral e to the negative x sine 4x dx is equal to this one minus e to the negative x sine 4x minus e to the negative x 4 cosine 4x. Okay? So, what do we have to do next? We are going to divide both sides by 17. So 17 and 17 divided by 17. So this is gone. And now integral of e to the negative x. I'm going to rewrite again. Sine 4x dx is equal to, so I'm going to organize this part, negative e to the negative x 17th parentheses sine 4x and plus 4 times cosine 4x parentheses plus c. Okay? So, this is it. This is the answer. Finally, negative e to the negative x 17th parentheses sine 4x plus 4 times cosine 4x parentheses plus c. So, how was today's lesson? I hope today's lesson was very helpful. So, see you next Monday. Okay? Next Monday. So, have a nice week. Bye! ファンシーフィッシュのハンドスレッテルチキントリーツをあげます。ノラちゃん、hold on. Nora, here, honey, Nora. Okay. Good.